like you said, everybody works as if they're going to start. So we have faith in everyone on our team.
Jalen, you hadn't played much in the last couple of games. What was it like out there tonight, having a bigger role?
Yeah, it was a good feeling. You know, just like everybody's saying at the table, like we prepare every week to, you know, we coming on practice to be a starter. So, no, it was good and it was fun being out there with the guys, and it's great to come in here and get a W.
Rene and with the defense, you guys have talked about maybe simplifying and different things that way. What made it so successful today as opposed to maybe weeks in the past?
I think he said it, man. Coach Scally really was trying to simplify things, and the game plan was perfect this week. We did a lot of film study and we were able to match our calls with what we were seeing.
Any other questions for you guys?
Yeah, Bryson, how much of the first team reps were you taking during practice against maybe, you know, like a regular week when Cam was not kind of banged up?
No, I mean, you just gotta take the reps. I mean, there's all sorts of different things that kind of go into rep counts and things like that. So you just gotta take advantage of everything you ever get every week. So to be able to step up to the plate when that time comes. So you just gotta take advantage of every rep.
Jalen, Washington State was a little bit better against the run this season. Obviously, you guys knew that it was going to be a difficult road. What did you guys feel like you needed to do in this game to really set your tone?
Yeah, coming to the week of preparation, you know, Coach Q was just stressing like this. You gotta run through it. With Cam here, with Bryson, we just wanted to be really aggressive this week in the run game. So that was our preparation. That's how we practiced this week, and I think we did a pretty good job today.
Ernie, what does it mean or say about this team to face kind of the adversity you've had with guys out and things that come on the road and win a game like this?
It just shows that we have a next man up mentality. You know, we're going to face more adversity. There's going to be more injuries down the road. And it says a lot about the character of this team, that we're here. We're in it for the team. So, yeah, it shows a lot about our character.
For any of you guys, how would you describe that game as a whole? I mean, summarize it for us.
Team win. 2 words for you. Man, that's it. Team win. We win as a team. That's it.
Mahmoud, do you feel like this performance from you guys on the defense side can kind of catapult you forward the rest of the way?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we have great coaches, great leadership, so we should be able to build on this performance and keep going. You know, it's simply about doing little things like Coach said, only your 20 square feet, doing everything that you can do to make sure that you're the best for this program, and everyone's buying into that. So I feel like we're just going to keep growing, getting closer, getting more comfortable with each other, and just keep growing and being a better defense.
Bryson, if Cam can't go next week, what do you feel like you've learned this week that can maybe help you for next week?
I mean, you always talk about being prepared for when that time comes, and this time the time came. And so I definitely say, I mean, you got to prepare every week as normal, because this time was a little different, because this time I actually had to step on the field and actually start. So, I mean, definitely learning the mindset of things. You know, things, you can always be prepared for the moment, but until that moment comes, you're not going to know what it's like. And so being able to get that experience, you know, it's definitely going to propel me forward.
Good.
Okay, gutsy performance by our guys. Found a way to win, which is obviously the bottom line. Proud of Bryson Barnes. Bryson Barnes came in a pretty tough situation and performed well. You know, he did a good job running the offense. We weren't as prolific offensively, obviously, as we've been in some games this year. Did have 1 turnover, but other than that, did a pretty good job moving the chains. We didn't make a ton of first downs, 19 or 20 first downs. But really the key is defense. Defense played well. They were 260 some odd yards total, 42 rushing, and we make the team one-dimensional, and we've got a chance to really take control of the game. The quarterback, he was a good quarterback. He didn't miss many throws. I mean, his completion percentage had to be up at 18%. I mean, he was on the money with most of those throws. The pass rush did a nice job, although we let him out probably too many times in the cage, but we did get four or five sacks and kept pressuring him, knocking him off the spot for most of the night. Special teams, not much of an impact. Again, there wasn't a whole lot. As far as momentum, in fact, no momentum changing plays in the special teams. But overall, like I said, proud of our guys. We had guys step up and perform when they needed to. And fortunate we have a couple extra days off again this week. with the game on Thursday and not again until next Saturday. That'll give us time to hopefully heal up and get some of these guys back. So we'll see what happens. Questions?
Cam obviously went through the warm-ups today. What went into the decision to hold him out?
Just didn't feel like he was right. And so it was Cam's decision. So
Did he practice?
Respect that.
Apologies, did he practice during the week, Connor?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. That's why I say Bryson got put in a tough spot because he was not expecting to be the starter up until half hour before the game.
With somebody like Bryson, obviously he's been taking the second team reps, but how difficult is it for him knowing that you were expecting Cam probably to at least go through this game?
Yeah, very difficult. Like I said, that's why it was. He performed admirably under those conditions and under those circumstances, and you know that's the nature of the number 2 quarterback. You're only one snap away, you know, the entire game in football game. And so that's the mindset that you got to have. Is you got to be ready at the, you know, whenever your number's called and go out and perform and get the job done.
Just given that Cam is a tough kid and he's been through these things before, were you surprised at his decision not to play?
No, Cam. If Cam says he can't play, he can't play, and so there's no questioning him whatsoever, no doubting him whatsoever. He's you know, he's the last guy that wants to miss a game.
Yeah. Are you able to say at all how Dalton is, or if he's able?
Well, yeah, we'll see. You know, it's real early, and we'll see. He had obviously made the game, but he didn't go return. We had 4 or 5 guys make the game, and a few returned.
Had a couple guys less experienced at running back. How do you assess how they played?
Yeah, I thought Jalen Glover gave us some good runs. Quentin Jackson gave us some good runs as well, although there was an exchange problem there. Got to watch the film and see exactly why. I think they brought the backer off the edge and it changed his track a little bit and crowded the quarterback, and it was not a clean exchange. Kai Bernard did what he can do. He's really banged up. Tavion, you know, hopefully we get him back soon. Let's see. And yeah, we got kind of walking wounded on offense right now, but nobody cares. I mean, you just got to, like I said, next man up, and that's why you recruit and build depth in your 85-man roster so you can weather the storm when stuff like this happens.
Kyle, was Cam the emergency number 3? Like, could he have gone if there was an emergency?
Could have gone, but you know, I don't think we would have gone that route. You know, we got Nate Johnson at number 2, and Jaquinta Jackson could fill in and still has enough retention from when he played quarterback to you know, if we kept things simple.
Do you still feel comfortable putting Jaquinta in there if you?
Not comfortable, but it would have been more of an option than putting Cam in tonight.
What should we say? This season has obviously been good with the run defense. You guys were effective tonight. How do you feel like you're overall graded out in that area?
In run D?
Or just, no, sorry, on offense, run offense.
Running the football on offense. A B. You know, what do we have, 180, 170, something like that? We, you know, 200 is our benchmark. If we can get 200 plus, then we're quicker. And that's what we ideally like to do. But we've fallen short of that for a few weeks now. But just keep on working at it.
If you could summarize that game in like just a few short words, what would you say about that game?
Gutsy. Showed a lot of toughness, resiliency. And that's a good football team. They're good. They're 4-3, and you know, beat Wisconsin. You know, way back when, I understand that, but still they had a good victory at Wisconsin, and they lost to some really good Pac-12 teams, and so by no means was that opponent, you know, inferior in my opinion.
Jalen Glover hadn't played at all much really the last 2 games. Just what does it say about him that he can come in here and carry the load, so to speak?
Yep, says he was ready when his number was called. He had a great week of practice, and you know, he was not the Florida Player of the Year for no reason. He's really good, and so we got faith in him and believe that he's got a bright future.
Any other questions? Okay.
Thanks, Kyle.